You were not born believing you had to earn love. You learned it. At some point, love became something you had to work for instead of something you could simply receive. In this episode, I'm going to show you where this pattern actually comes from and why you keep repeating it in your relationships. Hi, my name is Magda. This is Sunflower Guidance, Inspire State of Heart. Stay tuned. And if you're the woman who always shows up, who gives, who supports, who loves deeply, but somehow ends up feeling like it's never fully returned, you didn't start in your relationships, my love. It started much earlier. For many of us, love was not something we simply received, it was something we adapted to. Maybe you were loved when you were good, when you were helpful, who you needed to be for your parents, whose love you craved more, your dad or your mom, and why. So you learned, maybe one of your parents was a bit emotionally unavailable, and you've learned, I am loved when I give. And for us women, especially important is that emotional availability of our mothers. And sometimes they seem to be emotionally available, but they're emotionally unstable. So then we, as a kids, we learn early on that we are responsible for our mother's emotions, and we learn to give and we learn to perform. And for us women, that relationship with our mom that is imbalanced has a very strong connection to us being able to receive. In the episode number 1, we were talking about the receptivity. We will go deeper in the next episodes about it, but also in the Awaken Empress Within Chosen and Secure Container support group. But that belief that I am loved when I give, it doesn't stay in childhood. It becomes your identity. So in relationships, you don't just give, you perform love. You become the strong one, the giving one, the one who holds everything together, right? Feels familiar? I was there too. But the one who holds everything together, it's the one who wears an armor because that strength becomes your armor. And that armor is what keeps you from being truly seen. That armor makes you feel closed, not makes you feel closed, keeps you closed. That's why it's unable for you to receive fully, open fully. And underneath that armor, there is often a part of you that still is wanting to be chosen, still wanting to be loved without having to earn it. So, what happens in relationships? You give more, you do more, you hold more, and the other person gives less because you do all the emotional labor in the relationship. And from my experience, not only emotional labor, there's a lot of labor in general, you know, and the other person gives less also, not always because they're bad, but because the dynamic is already set. And then the cycle repeats. You give, they give a little, you give more, they stay comfortable, and you end up feeling unmet, unchosen, exhausted, abandoned, rejected, because they keep on giving less and less. And a lot of you're like an easy target for all the narcissists, manipulators, avoidants, because he's going to test you how little he can give to still keep you hooked, you know? He's like going to be like well, I'm still thinking, like maybe it's you, but I'm unsure. Well, maybe let's go forward. But I don't know. I don't know if it's you know, I like you a lot, but I don't know. So you keep on proving yourself, you're just like keep on like, okay, I'm gonna give you more because maybe if I'm just gonna do this little bit more and that little bit more, then he's gonna choose me, then he's gonna know that it's I'm the one. It was me. That woman was me. Okay, but this is the important part. This is not who you are. This is just what you learned. And the good news is whatever you learned can be unlearned. And this is the work, not becoming someone else, but becoming back to who you truly, truly were and who you truly, truly are before you believed you had to earn love. Honey, you don't need to earn love. No, no. You are worthy of love just the way you are. You are worthy. You are enough to be loved, and you are loved. The universe loves you. There's okay. Getting into a lot of like details, but anyways, listen, my love. If this resonated with you and you feel like you're done with overgiving, overproving, it feels exhausted, you don't want to hurt anymore from being rejected because that's why it hurts you so much. That's why when somebody ghosts you, you take it very deeply and personally because how is it possible? I did so much. I performed so much. I I did all this and what? I'm still not chosen. It's still not me. I'm still rejected. Somebody rejects me. Dear, don't cause all that suffering for yourself. So if this resonated with you, stay with me because in the next episode we're going to talk about how actually shift the pattern and how to start receiving instead of overgiving. You were never meant to prove your worth. You were meant to be met in it. Okay? And if you like the episode, drop me a thumbs up. Subscribe to this channel for more content because we're going to go one by one. Subscribe to this podcast, Inspired State of Heart. And in the description box below, you'll find all the information about how to connect, how to get access to more resources. Some of them are totally free, but also I can give you private readings, private energy cleansing, private one on ones. But we also have amazing supportive group that I've just launched, Awaken Empress, within Chosen and Secure. It's an ongoing container. There's so much value in it. Join for first 3 months at the very discounted price. Um, Show up for yourself, my love. See you next time.